Yes. Please sit straight with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. You're going to be scanning the body of another person to see the birthmark that they have in their body. So the power of body scan itself has various different aspects of it. So you can scan other person's body to find out what are the problems that they have, and not only find out the problems, but also give solution to the other person to overcome the problems that they are going through in their life with their body. And there are various different aspects, anything that is related to the body. You can see that through the power of the body scanning. Okay. So let us now begin the power of the body scanning. So you can have anyone that you want to manifest this power for, anyone who is with you or who is away from you. If you do not have anyone with you at the moment, you can call someone, and you can ask them to write down which part of the body they have a birthmark on. So you can scan through the third eye and reveal to them what Swamiji has for them. So let us begin the power manifestation now. So you can just take the next 1 minute to identify a partner and ask them to write down the part of the body that they have the birthmark on. And we'll be beginning the power manifestation in just a few moments from now. So let us get ready. Please get anyone who you can manifest this power for the partner to manifest it on. Yes, Ma Jnana Pradhaini, Ma Autumn, Cockline, Coco Aya, Satya Srinivas, Ma Candice Huyang, Nithyananda. Let's begin. Please get ready for the power manifestation now. Okay, so you can call anyone, Ma. So if you anyone who is there with you, or who is who you feel that can cooperate with you for the power manifestation, you can call them and you can ask them to you can ask them if they're okay to for you to manifest this power on them. So you can just anyone who you know would cooperate with you, right, to manifest this power. You can have anyone. So it doesn't matter who. You can have anyone who you are comfortable to manifest this power on. Yes, let us now get ready for the power manifestation. Please sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. So the most important power manifestation is immediately the one that we are doing after the darshan, because that moment we have received the initiation. We have received the Shakti Pada and the Shakti Pada from Swamiji to manifest the power now. So this is the most important power manifestation of the whole day. So you need to make sure that you are doing this power manifestation with utmost authenticity. So you are able to see the changes happening in your being, changes happening to your body, to your mind, to your inner space after the darshan. Okay. So let us get ready to manifest the power now. Please sit straight with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Start chanting the Mahavakya and just put an intention. Just make the Sankalpa. Request Swamiji in the third eye to show whatever is the body part that the other person has in their body where the birthmark is present. And just drop this question at Swamiji's feet and begin the power manifestation.
Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Yes. Now, please relax and verify the manifestation that has happened now. For those of us who have not able to find the partner to manifest the power, you can make sure to find it in the next round. So we'll be having another power manifestation round in some time after this session. So you can find a partner by then, so you can manifest this power. And during the darshan time, the power manifestation that we are doing, it is really important because throughout the day, whatever you have learned, throughout the day, whatever sessions you have participated in, all of the powerful cognitions, the power manifestations, everything that we have attended and received throughout the day, it is manifesting in us as a physical expression during the darshan with the initiation. So Swamiji is bolting all of it into our being and making us manifest all of it during the time of the darshan. So immediately after the darshan is the most powerful and the best time to manifest the power. So do not miss that opportunity to manifest the power this time. So make sure that you are doing something, somehow you are making the manifestation of the power happen at this time, compulsorily every day. So let's make that happen. And now you can go ahead, continue to share your experience and the result of the manifestation with the other person who you stand the body for. And you can verify the manifestation. And we'll be moving on to the next segment in a short few moments. You can also share your experience on the social media and share what are the experiences that you have had during the power manifestation. You can take photographs of yourself also and share them on the social media. So I insist everyone to share your answers on the Zoom chat as well. And how many of you manifested the power? Please go ahead and share it in the Zoom chat as well. Ma main 2R5. Ma main hua, can you hear me? Ma main hua. Yes. Please quickly share our answers and move on to the next segment. Okay, that's great, Martin Chuckling. That's great. Yes, so now we'll be moving on to the next segment. The next segment that we are going to be having today, next segment that we are going to be looking at. So please sit straight with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line as we are getting ready to listen to the direct revelations by Swamiji, Paramashiva himself. We are going to be learning the deeper truths about integrity, which is honoring the word you utter to you and others. This is something really important and most powerful cognition that each and every one of us need to imbibe and start manifesting in our lives. So let us get ready to listen to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivoham, about these great truths and have the higher powerful cognitions to manifest these in our life. Please sit straight in that complete space of listening. Let us now listen to the revelations by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
The first session is Genesis of Identity, understanding what you perceive as your identity. What do you feel as you is too important, because only from what you feel as you start developing second person and third person of your life. Aligning, understanding, aligning and understanding your first person, second person and third person, and experiencing completion. And experiencing completion. Understand, wherever you are not aligning, you are only maligning the reality. Either you align or malign. There cannot be any neutral. Either you align or malign. There cannot be any other reality. Aligning. If you are not part of the solution, you are the problem. Understand? If you are not part of the solution, you are the problem. Aligning and understanding the first person, second person, third person of your life. Who is the first person of your life? What you perceive as you. Who is the second person of your life? What you perceive as others. Who is the third person of your life? Whatever you perceive as you and others, and what you perceive as others, they and their others. Listen. Whatever you perceive as you is your first person. Whatever you perceive as others is your second person. Whatever you perceive as your second person's first person's and second person is your third person. Just put little attention, you will catch how the whole thought current which is torturing you from day and night, which you really want to get rid, you and your thinking as love-hate relationship. You can neither be without that nor be living with it. Almost like spouse. Neither be without it nor be with it. Listen. When I look inside me, my inner image, I see a vast, powerful space of Purnatva, complete completion, or Sunyatva, emptiness, living emptiness. You can call that as a soul, God, energy, Mahadeva, whatever. A complete space. That's the exact inner image I am carrying. Outer image. Listen. Outer image. How I project myself. I am projecting myself as a being to transmit that experience to all of you. You can call us an enlightened master or a teacher or an incarnation, whatever way you want. You can give any title. I am a being to transmit that experience. That's my outer image. Declared outer image. Others' image. Listen, others' image. I may declare that I am here to transmit this enlightenment experience to you, but people expect that I should heal their physical pain, mental pain. I should bless them for wealth. I should bless them for a healing relationship, peace, bliss, contentment, completion. See, the other's image, what people perceive from me and expect from me, maybe it is different than what I declare, but even then I am responsible. Because whatever they expect is within the purview of my declaration. Please understand. When I say I am here to transmit that experience to you, to give that experience to you, I have to give you at least 1000 volt spiritual energy. But to clear your cancer or headache, I need to give only 0.5 volt energy. So if you expect me to heal your physical problems, I am responsible for it because that falls in the purview of my declaration. Anything which can be done by the transmission of energy and experience of enlightenment, the side effect, after effect, byproduct of transmission of energy, you have a right to expect from me because that comes within the purview of my declaration. It is my responsibility to fulfill it. Only if you expect that I should win the World Cup, playing the football match, I am not responsible for it because that doesn't come under my declaration, the purview of my declaration. But anything you expect in the line of physical health, mental health, complete relationships, wealth, fulfillment, completion, enlightenment. I am responsible for it. Either I have to give you that. If you are not ready to receive, I have to prepare you and give you that. But till you achieve it, I am responsible. This is what is taking responsibility for others' image. And the life image, the image I have about life and others, the whole world is here to celebrate this joy with me, to celebrate this bliss with me, to celebrate this completion with me. That's all. So understand, now you also look in and find out the inner image you have, outer image you project, others' image you created, for which you are responsible, and life image you are having about life and others. Pen down exactly what you have. Then we will find out the root cause of all the problems you have in your life. Then we will build the right inner image, outer image, life image, others' image. Come on. First, let's spend a little time in finding the inner image you are having, outer image you are having, others' image you are having, life image you are having, without editing. Please start penning down. So understand, the exact inner identity, outer identity, and the gap between the inner identity and the outer identity. And what you want others to experience, feel about you, and what you feel about others. There is always a big gap between these two. You want everyone to feel about you as a loving, caring, trusting, blissful, joyful person. But you think about everybody as crooked, cunning, cheats, bunch of thieves. Now you need to know the gap between your inner identity and outer identity. That gap is neither good nor bad. Same way, the gap between what you want others to feel about you and what you feel about others. This gap also is neither good nor bad. If both these gaps makes you powerless, both of them are bad. If they does not make you powerless and you know how to play with that, then it is not bad. Sometimes it is good. Some of the very powerful, the most powerful strategies which Krishna did to protect Dharma are done from that space where other person can't even understand with what kind of a logic you are functioning. Other person can't even understand You can never understand with what kind of a dharma Krishna is functioning. You can never understand. But he is the most dharmic being. Because the gap between inner identity, outer identity has not put him in powerless space. SDHT, self-doubt, hatred, denial. When he was running away from Jarasandha, I can be 100% sure he would have had a cup of coffee or a coke and chatting with his Sakhis, if not flirting, in his chariot. He would not have had a single moment of powerlessness. But if he has seen some enemy spy, immediately would have shown the face as if he is afraid, frightened, running away. He knows how to play the game with. Because even the inner identity, outer identity, the life image and others' image, even that has become like a nail and hair for him with which he can do makeup, whatever he wants and play with it. He knows how to show them, showcase them, and use them, play with them. So understand, not to fall into any powerlessness by these four identities and the gaps between them is completion. Sit. I am giving you the precise instruction from Mahadeva's definitions. Sit and decide that you are going to complete with some of these past incompletion, and let your attention be on the whole incompletion being relived with the clear understanding of unclutching, disidentify why that happened, because it has happened. With that understanding, why that happened, because that happened. Why you reacted the way you reacted, because you reacted the way you reacted. Why the action, because the action. Why the reaction, because the reaction. Any past incident has no valid, adequate reason to the present conscious cognition. Any past reason cannot be adequate for the present cognition. Any past incident has no reason or cause for why it happened the way it happened. It just happened the way it happened and it did not happen the way it did not happen. That's all. With this clarity, relive, you will see the form you are able to remember in which the incompletion happened will melt down, will lose its power over you. That is the definition that completion has happened. The incompletions have melted down. Go on, go on, go on. Other than the form you are having this moment, you should not be able to remember any form of the past. Then you become formless. People come and ask me, Oh, Swamiji, I have this big low self-esteem, low inner image. How can I drop this? I have so much of SDHD. All of them have power over you because still you believe your future is going to be with them. I'll show you your future is going to be with Sadashiva. When you know you do not need beggar identity for your future is going to be Yuvaraja identity. It will not take more than 2-3 seconds to make that old identity redundant, irrelevant. I'll show you. Your future is going to be with Sadashivatva, manifesting powers. Being the Yuvaraja of Nithyananda. Prince of the cosmos. Yuvaraja of eternal bliss. I am the minister touching your feet and saying, you are being called to be king. Understand. You need to understand only one thing. Your future is going to be with a higher identity. All this old identity, powerlessness, SDHD, GDHD, SSDHD means, SDHD means self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial. GDHD means guru doubt, guru hatred, guru denial. Now when you have SDHD, you will have GDHD. When you can't trust you, you won't trust me. SDHD, self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial. SDHD leads to GDHD. Means guru doubt, guru hatred, guru denial. Which naturally makes you do SSDHD. Means Sadashiva doubt, Sadashiva hatred and Sadashiva denial. SDHD leads to GDHD, leads to SSDHD. Understand? The moment you understand your future is going to be with only powers as king, not as king, as king, not all the time as king. Now, the prince, it only took 2-3 seconds for him to shift from as king to as king. From as king to as king. It took only 2-3 seconds. If you know your future is going to be manifesting Sadashivatva, suddenly you will see all your old SDHD, GDHD, SSDHD, all of that will become redundant. All of that becomes redundant. All of that does not have any more power over you. Does not have any more say over you. Does not have any more hold over you.
Please sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. And get ready for it. Now, start writing down the process that we just received from Swamiji. Start penning down who is the first person of your life, what you perceive as you, which is I. Who is the second person of your life, what you perceive as the others in you, which is the second person, which is you. Who is the third person of your life, what you perceive as others, I and you, and what your second person perceives as them and others, and I and you, of the second person. Put the third person, which is the world. So put these three together, all of these three put together, which is the world, the third person. So let us now start the internalization process. Please sit straight and begin the process. I'm going to be projecting the instructions for all of us now. Then you're going to be scanning and feeling the other internal organs of the other person or volunteer. You're going to be manifesting the power of scanning and feeling the body of a volunteer. So please sit straight with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line and get ready to manifest the power of the body scanning and healing. You can ask the volunteer to sit in front of you and ask them to write down if they have any injuries or any problem with their body, with their internal organs. You can ask them to write it down now, and you can scan the body of that person. Just close your eyes. Visualize Swamiji intensely. Start chanting the Mahavakya and begin the power manifestation now. Let us start the manifestation. Just request Swamiji in your third eye to show you whatever is there in the other person's body. Let us begin the power manifestation.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Yes. Now please relax. Go ahead and share whatever you saw through the third eye and have written down with your partner who you are manifesting the power for. Please reveal everything to your partner. You can share whatever you saw through the third eye with your partner now. whatever you saw through the third eye, whatever you scanned through the third eye, you go ahead, take a few moments and share it with your partner who you manifested the power for. Yes. Let us now move on to the next segment where we are going to be having the further revelations by the Supreme Point of Hinduism on integrity. Please sit straight with your head, neck and spine in a straight line as we move on to the further revelations and receive the further revelations by the Supreme Point of Hinduism. Please sit with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Ma Jnana Pradhani, what is your question, ma? So you're having any question? Sorry, I don't understand what is the. Oh, you're okay. Let's continue. Yes. Please sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line, and let us listen to the further revelations by the Supreme Point of Hinduism.
The first thing I wanted to share with you, nothing is needed from your side other than declaring simple integrity. Just simple integrity and listen to the satsangs, that is enough. This system is now fully ripe with extreme compassion and life positive attitude. Understand? When I declared my simple integrity to my Guru, Arunagiri Yogeshwara, all I know is what he loves, I will love. What he hates, I will hate. What he wants, I will want. What he does not want, I will not want. That's it. That's what I call simple integrity. You don't even need to struggle, because I am going to give you the most powerful logic in which Paramashiva functions. Understand? Please, all of you understand this one point. We always think we are too smart. Just by coming to conclusion, we can execute the conclusion. Whenever I try to speak elaborately about vegetarian lifestyle or compassion, people try to intervene and say, Swamiji, what do you want to say? You mean I should be vegetarian, I should drop non-veg, that's all, na? Okay. But whoever talks like that, I've always seen they fail when they start executing. Understand? Listen very carefully. If you try to jump to conclusion without loading yourself with enough powerful cognitions, your conclusions will not be powerful enough to break your patterns. So when you struggle, when your conclusions are not powerful enough to break your patterns, when you struggle, when your conclusions become powerless, you enter into frustration and your anger turns towards Guru and the whole system, science. Understand, whenever you are not able to make your conclusions into reality, gather more knowledge, more powerful cognitions. The higher logic with which the powerful cognitions can be realized in your system, can become reality in your system. Gather them. Deleting all the wrong ideas you have about life, body, mind, consciousness, time, universe, world, about anything, deleting all of it and updating yourself with the new software is what I call integrity. Listen, integrity is not moral. It is not moral. It is a frequency. Integrity with me means frequency. You will not come late to the class. Moral means you will be struggling. You really want to come and you will have a reason why you should not come. Absolute hypocrisy. The extreme hypocrisy I have seen is, I really want to be there, Swamiji, I don't want to miss Swamiji. Lies and lies and lies. See, lies which you yourself believe is called hypocrisy. Hypocrisy, when you express it to others, it is called lies. Lies which you believe is hypocrisy. Hypocrisy is the worst smell. Listen, the simple direct definition of integrity is honoring every word you utter to yourself and others as life. Listen carefully. Thought currents you are entertaining is talks going on with yourself. Be careful about your thinking because you are listening. Be careful about your thinking, your thought currents, because you are listening. Even if you think, I am not integrated, the next thought current, is it, I will make myself integrated, or is it, nothing can be done, this is the way somehow I push my life. The second thought current matters. Listen carefully. When I give this integrity definition, honoring every thought current you are cherishing within you and every thought current you are cherishing by sharing with others, honoring it as your life, is integrity. The thoughts you share with yourself, I should say thought currents, because with yourself it's not single thoughts, it's like a bunch of flow. With others it's a single thought because it's a words. Listen carefully. With others you share in linear way, one by one by one. With yourself you share bundles and bundles. If you can share bundles and bundles with others, you and he are in extraordinary at oneness. Sometimes some of my disciples, with them I can share bundles of thought currents without expressing much words. That is the way I received my teachings from Arunagiri Yogeshwara. Otherwise, in 9.5 months, no way I could have received this whole Vedas and Agamas from him. I received from him as bundles of thought currents. Because the oneness was so strong. When you share with others, it is one thought, one thought, one thought. When you are talking to yourself, it's bundle of thought currents. Whether thought currents with you or thought currents with others, honoring it as life. Integrity is a frequency. Just integrity is enough for you to manifest Sadashiva's state, space, powers, everything. Nothing else is required. Just integrity is enough. You all might have heard, we have a third eye and it gets calcified by the fluoride. Same way, we have one more intra-organ called vak, not internal organ. Internal organ is the card box. It's called vocal cord. Intra-organ is the vak. Vak is the software of our vocal cord. Third eye. Physically also there is a third eye. And you need a software to operate the third eye. That software is what I am giving as third eye initiation. That physical software, if it is physical hardware third eye, if it is decalcified, we remove it by Panchakriya and vegetarian food, this lifestyle. Same way there is something called vak. It gets calcified by all the lies you uttered from the time you started your life. Understand? Listen carefully. Anything you know and you change, the vak gets affected. Means the frequency of vak comes down. If your vak is raised to high frequency, I can give you one initiation, materialize. You will start materializing, that's all. Why the Balasans, the moment I initiate, start manifesting powers, and why the many of the adults are struggling? It is because the vak is in such frequency, the frequency is not even matching. I am in Jupiter, you are in somewhere Patala, means underworld. Understand, it is a frequency. Getting you to integrity means two things. You declaring from this moment, I will maintain my word as my life. The words I express to others are words I cherish inside. I'll treat that as life. That is for future. Past decalcification need to be cleaned. Detoxification need to be done. That can be done only by you remembering all the lies you uttered, which you are able to remember, and completing with them. Strange conclusions you create in your life without simple integrity is what I call virus inside, which continues to keep you as a slave forever. This is the straightforward, most practical solution. You need to understand almost 99% of your conclusions, the cognitions you carry about you, life, strange stupidity. If I wear the black dress, today the whole day will be bad. How you came to conclusion? If I see somebody in the morning wearing black dress, the whole day will be bad. How you came to the conclusion? Coming to strange conclusions and operating to strengthen those conclusions in your life. Understand what I am talking. I am giving a very superficial examples. I can go deeper. Go deeper. When your body is in good energy, after a cup of coffee, how you think and perceive, how your cognitions are. When you are tired, bored, body is tired, how your cognitions and perceptions are. See, your cognitions, your irritations, your inspiration or boredom is not logical. It is just cup of coffee. It is just few chemicals and hormones. Distrusting your cognitions and trusting integrity as your software. Listen. Just disowning all your cognitions, deciding to catch up with the integrity. Integrity means I am defining. Every thought current you cherish, you should put your whole being to fulfill it, because every thought current you cherish is a promise you are giving to yourself. Either you put your whole being to complete it, fulfill it, or you drop it and complete it. That's all is integrity towards yourself. Listen, I'll repeat once more. Every thought current you cherish is a word you give it to you. So you should work, putting your whole energy to make it into reality. If you are sure you can't make it into reality, complete and drop it. Don't entertain, enjoy anymore. Do not date if you are not going to commit. Same thing outside. Give a word only when you are going to live it. If not, drop it. Just this one, only one, integrity, replace all your cognitions. Your cognition about God, your cognition about world, your cognition about life, your cognition about society, your cognition about your body, your cognition about your mind. Replace it just with this simple, straightforward integrity. The kind of a transformation you will go through, I tell you. In Ayurveda, there is a very simple one verse by a great Siddha. He gives deathless life, the art of deathless life. Take care, the throat is always clear. You will not have death. Looks so simple. One, true, the statement is true. Second, all problems start with your throat infection. If you can take care, the pashana, the medicine is stored in the throat, you will never in anything you do, you know the first principle. Am I right? First statement. For example, lawyer, he is committed to his client. Doctor, he is committed to life. Engineer, he is committed to the product he is delivering. The first principle of your existence, being integrated to the first principle of your existence without the fine print footnotes. See, all of you know the first principle of your existence. Am I right? Being committed to that, being integrated to that. All the other utility transactions cannot touch the integrity of your first principle. They may be there, may not be there. But the first principle cannot be compromised. Cannot be compromised. I tell you, first principle brings strength. Understand? Integrity to first principle is strength. That is what Sadashiva calls it as Swadharma. He uses the word Swadharma in Agama. Means your first principle is Swadharma. All of you are very clear about your first principle. Am I right? What is your first principle? Means your declaration about you to the world. All of you know your first principle. Being integrated to that, that's all.
Swamiji, when you say we know the first principle, is it something that changes from time to time, isn't it?
Time to time.
Yeah.
I should say, the practical application may change time to time, but not the first principle itself. First principle itself does not change time to time. Surely it doesn't change.
Like you said, if someone becomes a doctor, or then he wants to become an engineer, or then
Oh, no, what I am saying, that time what I said, multidimensional. That I used. Here what I said is, your main commitment, even if you are doing multidimensional, then your first principle should be, when I am declaring myself as a doctor, I am committed to life. When I am declaring myself as a lawyer, I am committed to client. When I am declaring myself as an engineer, I am committed to the delivery of the product. That's all. So that's the first principle. What I am declaring, that forms my first principle. Your first principle is your Swadharma. And being integrated to your Swadharma without shaking or letting your integrity to be shaken by any of the outcomes and side effects. Whether you are praised or blamed or showered, supported or beaten, being integrated to your first principle. Integrity raises the prana level. Integrity, anything which your cognition cognizes. As on now, I can give you example of how your cognition cognizes anger and lust and even hunger, fear. In that frequency, if you cognize the power of integrity, you will be powerful forever. You will be powerful forever. Not just feeling powerful, you will start manifesting powers. Because if you are integrated to your wife, you will have a very good home. If you are integrated to your boss, you will have very good office. If you are integrated to Guru, you will have amazing cosmos. Your integrity is directly integrity to me. I was successful in integrity when I was young because I made it very personal. Like I have to get up and run because I am going to see Arunagiri Yogeshwara. It was such personal, intimate experience. I became successful in integrity. Not any other logical practices. Practice may make you perfect, not integrated. Cognitive shift makes you integrated. Decision makes you integrated. That is why when you miss integrity, I am not asking you to practice integrity. I am making you to decide to be integrated from now. Declarations are decisions of reminding yourself, let me burn me with integrity. Let me awaken me to my integrity. Let the best of me be awakened in me. Let the best of me be awakened in me. Let's make integrity as a cognition today. See, once it becomes cognition, your chemical change, you see, all your sleep, everything is just chemical change, nothing else. If you keep your tube in your mouth and early morning pour the coffee, you will just wake up. Your sleep is nothing but, your struggle with the whole sleep is nothing but half a cup of coffee. No, really. Romanceless relationships are all nothing but masturbation. Understand? That is why in any relationship, romance is more important than the physical component of it. All your struggle with the sleep or tiredness or boredom is nothing but simple chemical imbalance. If you are feeling sleepy, tired, tell yourself it is not mental, it is just physical chemical imbalance. Integrity will clean it up. When you clear chemical imbalance using integrity, you bring tremendous health to your system. Understand? If you don't sleep because you are watching movie or some other entertainment, Facebook or something else, you may fall sick. But if you don't sleep because you are practicing certain integrity or tapas, you will never fall sick. Only your body will become healthy. Satvika Ananda person gets, I can't even describe the benefits, because the benefits happening in the physical level, in the muscle memory level, physiological level, psychological level. When the pitta in your brain, that layer of pitta reduces, only then your system develops a power called eating its own dead cells and cleaning up, which is the energy of Rudra. Understand? Listen. Just now, few days before, one fellow got Nobel Prize for Physics. His research project, I studied his research project. Why he got? It is all about the science of how the body is eating its old dead cells and how it can be supported and encouraged. Please listen. For what he got the Nobel Prize now, at least 60,000 years before, elaborately Sadashiva describes. I can give you precise word. Now I think in English they use the word autophagy or something. I can give you the precise word in Sanskrit, in Agama, and the precise principle. Joy in the brain, first thing it does. Maybe some of my Adinavasis will be wondering, 24 hours last 6-7 days I was with him. When he read this, don't ask those questions. And precisely the Satvika Ananda, what it does, listen, it will clean up the pitta layer in the brain, means the layer which makes you powerless, tired, and withdraw from the life for no reason. So actually, when the pitta layer attacks you, suddenly you will feel like frustrated and don't want to get involved with anything. If you come face to face with your mother-in-law or boss, or the people whom you don't want to see what happens to you at that moment, imagine that's the same thing, the pitta layer spreading. Listen, this Satvika Ananda first thing cleans up that subtle layer of pitta, that is one. Second, it awakens the Rudra energy in you, which makes your system eat all the dead cells and dead parts of you and clean up. Just clean up. And this cleaning up is very important to keep you young, to keep you energetic, to keep you healthy, to keep you blissful. As long as this Rudra energy is alive in you, you will not die, you will be immortal. They will be highly efficient, highly integrated. Have a passion for Satvik Ananda. Have romance with Satvik Ananda. The non-violent bliss, peaceful bliss, where you don't hurt anybody, but it is joy for you. Grow more and more of Satvik Ananda in your system. Activities which makes the Satvik Ananda in your system, you will become efficient, you will become integrated, you will be just glowing, you will be completely healthy. The Rudra energy in you will be so alive. You will be young forever. It's an amazing beauty technique. Actually, if you are a participant in the Kirtan and jump, I tell you, so much of Satvika Ananda, biomemory will get into your system.
It will help you in every process so powerfully. See, especially when you jump and all, the bliss is inhaled by every pore of your body. Every pore of your body, the bliss is inhaled. It becomes part of your muscle memory and biomemory. Of course, doing puja is surely sattvic ananda, but you don't use the whole body to do puja. But with these kirtans, it's like a whole body is used. The way your body flows with that, I can tell you, the level of integrity you have and the efficiency or the vision about life.
Yes. Let us now move on to the next, the internalization process. Integrity, which is honoring every word you utter to yourself and to everyone around you. Getting you to integrity means two things. You declaring from this moment, I will maintain my word as my life. The word I express to others or the words I cherish inside, I'll treat that as life. That is for the future. Past declassification need to be claimed. Detoxification need to be done. That can be done only by you remembering all the lies you uttered which you are able to remember and competing with them. So this is how you are going to experience the state of completion. Declaring that I am going to be integrated to each and every word that I give from now onwards to myself and to others with my life. That is what is integrity. So you declaring that with the ferociousness and powerful cognition. Now, let us begin this exercise. Please sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. If any action brings you tiredness or boredom, you already have a belief of impossibility. The subtle impossibility is already developed in you. When you're carrying impossibility, when you're carrying the possibility and acting, every action brings you more and more joy and more excitement. You will grow younger and younger every time. Swamiji shares, one person I have seen in my whole life, in my life growing up, younger and younger is Satya Sai Baba. I have seen Yogi Ram Surat Kumar also. Not only his face and being, even his lifestyle, everything. Bhagavan Ram Surat Kumar, the younger, the more number of years, the more he became like a child. He was growing younger and younger. So this is something Swamiji shares. This happens when you start practicing integrity more and more in your life. So let us now sit and consciously decide to live the space of integrity, establish ourselves in the space of integrity. Please sit straight with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. And let us begin this process. Let us now enter into the power manifestation. You can relax. Let us now enter into the power manifestation. We are again going to be doing the power manifestation of the body scanning. Please sit with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Intensely start chanting the Mahavakya. We are now going to be scanning the partner who you are manifesting the power for, and doing the body scanning, where you are going to be scanning any problem that they have in their body, any of the health issues. So you can ask them to write down whatever they have in their body, and you can take the next few moments to scan their body through the third eye. Just intensely chant the Mahavakya. Establish yourself in the space of oneness. Just request Swamiji through the third eye to show you whatever the problem that person has, and also the solution for that person to get healed from those problems that they are facing. Please begin now.
Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om.
Yes. Now, please go ahead and share your answers to your partner. Whatever you scan through the third eye, please go ahead and share it with your partner. And as well, share it in the Zoom chat of how you manifested the power.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
And share this. Yes. Let us now move on to the next segment. Please sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. This is the last segment for today's Paramashivoham Level-2 Day 3. Please sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. And let us enter into the next segment. Authenticity, which is the Shraddha. The next segment is about authenticity. Whatever you believe as you, whatever you project yourself to others, how you fulfill others' expectation about you, how you experience life for yourself, living at your peak in every dimension of your life is authenticity. There is a difference between honesty and authenticity. Honesty is socially good, being good quality and showing yourself as good. Authenticity is spiritual quality, not just a good quality. Honesty is only the first step, the initial step. Authenticity means living the spiritual truths, authenticity. Living the spiritual truths authentically is what is authenticity. Authenticity is continuously expanding your outer image and inner image and fulfilling others' image is authenticity. Taking responsibility even for what others believe you for them is authenticity. With authenticity, there is no more space for unconscious living. You will always be aware of the cause and effects that you are playing in your life. Authenticity destroys your fear of failure. It is due to this fear of your possibility that you get into the space of impossible. Spend the next 15 minutes writing about all the moments where you lacked discipline, a lack of authenticity in the last 24 hours. After each situation, find a way to realign yourself back to authenticity and write it down. With authenticity, you will suddenly see the new ideas, new solutions will open up for you in your life. Take the next few minutes now to write down wherever you missed authenticity in your life in the last 24 hours. Write down. Please begin now. Please start writing down where you missed the authenticity. get ready to manifest powers of Paramashivoham. Let us get ready to manifest the powers. Please relax. Sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. And prepare yourself to manifest the powers of Paramashivoham. We are going to be doing the body scanning power again now. Please start chanting the Mahavakya intensely to the core of your being. Intensely chant the Mahavakya, establishing yourself in that space of oneness with Swamiji Paramashivoham. Intensely chant that Mahavakya from the core of your being. Let us begin the power manifestation now. You can ask the other person to write anything about their body, any problems that they have in their body, or any birthmarks, whatever they want to scan for. You can do that power manifestation now. So let us begin the power manifestation now. Just request Swamiji for whatever it is that you want to scan for related to the body of the other person. Let us begin.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda.
Now, please relax. You can go ahead and share whatever you saw through the third eye about the other person, with the person who you manifested the power for. Please go ahead and share the revelation that you had through the third eye with the person who you manifested the power for now. You can take a few minutes to share with the other person about the revelation that you have received from the Supreme Consciousness. Please go ahead and share it now.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
Now, you can go ahead and share your experience on the Zoom chat as well as on all the social media platforms. You can take a few minutes to share your experience on all of the social media platforms. If this will come to the end of the section, please take a few minutes to share your experience on social media before we conclude with the program. You can share the experience about the entire Paramashivoham program, the entire day, whatever you have experienced today, whatever you have received today, the darshan, the initiation, everything that you have received, please go ahead and share on the social media platform.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. 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 Paramashivoham.
Yes, with this we come to the end of today's Paramashivoham Level 2 Season 8 and Day 3. Let us conclude with the Purna Mantra. I thank everyone for joining. Ma Jnana Pradhaini, Goko S. Aya, Ma Satyakshi Nivas, and everyone else who are on the Zoom and as well as on the YouTube. Everyone who is watching us and participating in the Paramashivoham program. I thank everyone for joining. Let us conclude with the Purna Mantra and make sure to join back for the next session tomorrow morning, which is the yoga at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. With this, let us conclude with the Purna Mantra. Sit with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Offer your heartfelt gratitude to the 15 points of Hinduism for giving us all this beautiful opportunity to manifest the Paramashivatva in the space of Paramashiva through us. Om Purnamada Purnamidham Purnamat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavate Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you all for joining. Thank you so much, Nithyananda.
Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.